Greetings and welcome to the Astronomy Picture of the Day podcast. Today's picture for October 6th of 2025 is titled The Changing Ion Tail of Comet Lemmon. So, what do we see here? Well, here we see 5 images of Comet Lemmon taken between September 25th up on the top and October 3rd down on the bottom. So over the course of just about a week, we can see distinct changes in the tail of the comet heading back. Now, a comet tail is material from the surface of the comet itself, which is not visible here. That would be something just a couple of kilometers in size and would be composed primarily of icy material. And when it gets close to the sun, it's vaporized, and that material is then expelled from the comet, forming that green coma we see around the head of the comet. And then the solar wind and radiation pressure from the sun will push that tail back. Now we can note that in each of these images, the tail has a very distinctive structure, and that those structures are not the same. So what causes the tail to change in its appearance? And there can be several different things that can do this. One would be how much material is being ejected from the nucleus of the comet itself. And that would depend on the structure of the comet and what parts of it are most easily being energized by the heat of the sun. We can think about the nucleus of the comet and how it might be rotating and how that could affect which material is being expelled and how it's being expelled away from the comet. We can also consider the solar wind. The solar wind is not a uniform stream of particles, but can have more or less depending on the activity of the sun. So, depending on what happens there, that could affect the tail of the comet. So we can really see how these things tie in. We don't know exactly which of them are changing here, but we can see that there are very distinct changes in the tail of the comet and how it can be smoother in some areas and very clumpy in other images. So the comet tail will change depending on these various patterns that we see. Now, Comet Lemmon will likely continue to be more active as it gets closer and closer to the sun, making its closest approach in a little over a month on November the 8th. Prior to that, it will make its closest approach to Earth on October 21st. So those two can also make the comet more prominent in the sky, and we will see how much it brightens over that time, and it's something to look forward to over the coming weeks as the comet gets closer to both the Earth, which will make it appear brighter in our sky, and closer to the sun, which will energize more of the material, giving us much more material to make the comet tail, such as the ones we see in our images today. So that was our picture of the day for October 6th of 2025. It was titled The Changing Ion Tail of Comet Lemmon. We'll be back again tomorrow for the next picture, previewed to be Supernova Encore. So we'll see what that is about tomorrow. And until then, have a great day, everyone, and I will see you in class.